What's up, you guys? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm gonna delete the replay anyway, so I forgot to turn on the light. Wait, come on, there we go. There's the big light, and I don't even have the wide-angle lens. Totally wasn't ready for this broadcast. How are you guys? So today's tech news will be back on Tuesday because I'm in London on Monday with the Royal Navy. Gonna be, hey Euromaestro, hey Scopescribe. Also, I am testing out a new scope tool that I've been sent to try out. So I will show you that in just a second. I'm gonna see what it looks like and check it out. Having fun, Euro? Yes. Hey Campbell, thank you for joining. Hey Brenda as well. Hey Georgia, how are you? Hey Mr. True Roots. So yeah, for those of you, I had a couple of people tweet me and say, when's the next tech news show? It will be on Tuesday. On Monday, I've been invited by the Royal Navy and the Ministry of Defence to go on HMS Archer, which is a kind of a largest battleship, and then to sail down the Thames live on Periscope, so you'll be able to watch it live on Periscope. And then they're going to launch an unmanned James Bond style ship. It's a remote control boat, basically, from on the Thames. Because of Thames regulations, there will actually be a person on it, but I'll be scoping it all live. I'll also do a Facebook Live as well. So that's what's happening on Monday. So because I'm in London doing that, there won't be any tech news today on Monday, but I'll be back with it on Tuesday. Fun, sounds cool, congrats, that's awesome. What time will that be on Monday, says Kathleen? That will be around about between, it starts at midday UK time, and will go on to about 4 p.m. UK time. So you can translate that to wherever you are in the world. What's the time zone? This is UK, so it is 8 hours behind if you're PST, and 5 hours if you're EST. So yeah, some really cool stuff. It's the only, I'm lucky enough to have the only press access to that. So I have been given the exclusive rights to broadcast that, so you won't be able to see it anywhere else, and I'm super excited to show you guys that on Monday. Will Dan Snow be there? No, I'm lucky enough to have been given the exclusive rights to that happening. So yeah, it's the ship looks so James Bond. I'll see if I can pull up a photo of it for you guys, and then I'll tell you about this new tool I'm testing. Small, fast boats. This boat actually doesn't. The unmanned boat doesn't have a gun. So it's called an unmanned. Like basically, it can be remote controlled. And the Ministry of Defence are testing out these new remote controlled boats, and I'm lucky enough to get to see it happen. That's awesome. Yeah, boat drone basically. Hey from UAE, how you doing? What's up, Carol? Do you work for Periscope? No, I don't work for Periscope. Thank you, Ard, for joining and sharing. What else have we got here? Good, says Nigel. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Hey, Jason. The scopes make my app go slow. Oh, I apologise. Maybe it's just super busy. The flapper is here. Someone keeps on asking. I get a lot of you say, what happened to the flapper? It's still there. It's still working. I just sometimes like to have it in my scopes, and I sometimes don't. Fine, thank you. Good to hear that you guys are all good. Thank you for those of you that are sharing. If you want to share, swipe up on Android, swipe left to right on iOS, and click the share button. The Tech News Today scope is awesome. Well, I do it every single weekday, guys. What I do, the whole idea of that show is to get the last 24 hours worth of tech and social media news and crunch it down into 24 hours, into 3 top stories from the 24 hours. Jason, yeah, this is a custom Periscope hoodie. I don't know if you can see that. It's a hoodie with my Periscope name on. And then the live logo there. The new tool I'm testing, I'm going to show you in a second. Lisa, you want a hoodie? That scope was lit. Thank you. What about the ton of paper you have behind? Where? When are they going to fix? Hold on. Hey, Doctor, how you doing? So what's the new Periscope tool? I'll show you in a second. When are they going to fix the invisible text glitch for Androids? That's the first I've heard of it. Very cool. Great Periscope swag. How cool. You want one? Reservoir says hello. Thank you guys for sharing. The paper towels. All these. It's to make a fort. It's toilet roll. We're making a paper fort thing. You like the hoodie? Thank you. It's a load of kitchen roll. Exactly, Martin. I thought you were going to moon us. No, guys, no mooning today. So yeah, let me get a picture up of this thing, because it's like James Bond. I will show you it. And that's happening on Monday. So there won't be any tech news today on Monday, because I will be in London. Let me see if I was sent a picture. This is how cool the boat is called. The unmanned boat is called Blade Runner. Do we have a picture? We'll also be going under Tower Bridge, and the bridge will be raised for us. So it's very special planet. Okay, here's the boat. I'm so excited to check this out. So it's completely unmanned. It can be remote controlled. Here's what it looks like. Oh, hold on guys, black screen. So this is Blade Runner. How James Bond does this thing look? Like I say, no one will be on the boat. Actually, one person will be on the boat, but it doesn't actually need anyone on the boat. It's actually a remote control boat. And so that's what you guys are going to be seeing on Monday in London. And so I won't be on this boat, but I'll be watching it launch. I'll be on this boat, which is HMS Archer. And I will be the only press on this boat to see that, to see this boat go, which is super cool. Very James Bond, I know, right? So make sure you're following if you haven't yet. Swipe up on Android, swipe left or right on iOS, click the follow button, and that is what's happening on Monday. I won't be driving it, but you guys will be interviewing the coxswain or pilot, I guess, whatever you want to call it, of that boat, and we'll take a tour around that boat. We'll have a look at the remote control. We'll also take a tour around the larger boat that I will be on, HMS Archer. We'll speak to the captain. We'll speak to some of the Royal Navy on that boat. So you guys are going to get a full behind-the-scenes tour on Monday. How comes I got invited? Apparently, like, the Ministry of Defence like me. It's like the honest answer. I did the F-35 Lightning jet, the new launch of the UK's first ever F-35 Lightning jet a couple of months ago, you guys may have remembered. And then they sent me an email back and was like, hey, we've got this new unmanned boat, do you want to come and check it out? And I was like, they know me, I love gadgets, and you guys know I love gadgets. So when someone says, hey, we've got this super high powered remote control boat that's launching for the first time, of course I'm going to go and check it out. Hey Anika, how are you? MOD sounds so Harry Potter. Yeah, Ministry of Defence in the UK. Good job, the MOD don't dislike you. Yeah, I know, right? I've made a friend there, and I kind of feel like it's a good friend to have. I'm very good. Where in the world are you now, Anika? Looks like you've been promoted to Petit Bond. Maybe. I think I've still got a couple more exams to take. How come your quality was so good yesterday? I'm doing a slightly different setup today. As you guys may know, I'm beta testing some things for Periscope. And so all of my today's tech news show will now be the new higher quality with the graphics and things like that. But when I do normal like just chatting with you shows like this, I'm going back to the old thing, the old style. Someone said, hold on, what's the new tool for scope? Okay, let me show you why I'm looking up here and not too much at the phone. So let me take this off. So there's a kind of, not problem with Periscope, but one of the things about Periscope is the comments can disappear too fast. And sometimes you have to get really close to the screen to see the comments. I was actually sent this new tool to try out, and it's working pretty well so far. Check this out. This is what I see. So now, guys, I have all your comments in real time in massive, giant font. On my screen, so that I don't have to like lean in. Also, what I love is it says your username, but it also says your name as well, which is really cool. And you can see it is in real time. And I also have a preview of that. I've got the hearts. I've got some info about, wow, I didn't even realize I had that many hearts. How many hearts this scope has had, the rate, how long it's been going on for. So this is like a new tool which I will give you guys. I don't actually have an idea about what it's called. It's like script for TV. But it's cool, right? Extra latency with HD scope, I imagine. No, there really isn't. There's about a 5-second delay. So this tool seems to be working pretty well, and I just wanted to come online and test it with you guys and see what you think. Let me find out the name of it for you. It's a Chrome add-on. For anyone that's asking, it's a Chrome add-on. I will find out the name of it for you now. It is called... Who sent it to me? It is called Broadcaster Pro. It's called Broadcaster Pro. It puts a little button in Chrome, and then you go to your link of your Periscope broadcast. Only works for live Periscope broadcasts, and then it turns the page into that rather than the normal one. So you have to have Chrome. You just click the button, go to your Periscope broadcast when you're live, and it works. Will it cause freezing like the last one did? I have no idea, but everything's been fine so far, and it seems to be working really well. All the comments are in time. Like, the second I see them appear on here, they're appearing on there. It's a Chrome extension, yes, Scopescribe. What does it do? It basically blows up. Oh, and the other cool thing, you can scroll back. You can scroll back on the comments on this, which I do like about this. It's called Broadcaster Pro, Dr. G. Will it work with iOS? No, Chrome only. Can you see me now? Kathleen, yes, I can. Only for your computer? Yes. You're amazing. Thank you. What's the new Periscope tool? We're just talking about it now. Thank you to all those that are just joining and sharing as well. If you haven't yet shared, can I just... The one thing I haven't noticed on this thing is if share notifications come up. So could you guys, if you haven't yet shared, could you share so I can see whether I can see the names of people that share on here? It shows people's names as well, but yeah. Okay, there we go. Latin Israel shared. Thank you very much. It tells you when people join as well, which is cool. I can see, well, okay, yeah, there we go. So let me read out some of the people that shared on Twitter, because the great thing is I can scroll back and pause it. So 60 was the first person to share on Twitter, then Ed Millions, then we had Philip, Mike, Nigel, Wine I Said, Bonnie L. Frank, Louis, BMX Dad, Kathleen, Ghosty, wow, so many of you. Brad Pitless, Tiffany, Jeff, Sel, Bry, Wayne, Cat Daddy 2073, Denise. Thank you all of you guys for sharing that. I love that you can scroll back. Sometimes comments move way too fast. I know. So like, I'll quickly show you guys again what it looks like for me, and you can see like scrolling back is key. So look, you see that comment scrolling back is key from Kathleen. I'll wait for it to disappear off the screen, and then you'll see, look, I can scroll back to it and it will just pause. So now I can like read the comment, and I can scroll back through all of the comments if I wanted to, and then go just back to normal time if I scroll all the way down. So yeah, it works really well. I'm at home, whoever just asked where I am. So this tool is called, it's, yeah, script view kind of, Martin. This tool is called Broadcaster Pro. Gopher Chat. I don't even think Gopher Chat is around anymore. The reason I think this is like legit is because it was actually recommended to me by someone on the Periscope team. So I think like this is a cool tool, and it seems to be working really well. So sweet. Thanks for helping me test it, guys. Love that it's bigger. Yeah, because the whole idea is you don't want to get too close to the screen. I also love that it has the username and the person's name. So I can see, like, for example, just pick like one person, Pammy007, but I can see her name is Pamela Spencer straight away, which is really cool. That's awesome. I know. So if, oh, you lost connection? Sorry, guys. Does it work on iPhone? No, it is only for Chrome. It's a Chrome add-on. Is there a proper PC app for Scope? No. The Chrome extension Broadcaster Pro. Yes, Scope, you got it. Is Periscope going to get this? I don't know what you mean by that question. Where do you get it? You get it from the Chrome store in just Google Broadcaster Pro Chrome add-on or something like that, and you'll find it. Hey Pam, how you doing? It is only for computers. How can you view the camera and comments? Isn't that distracting? I don't get what you mean. How do you start it? You just go, it adds this add-on to your Chrome browser, and there's a little button, and you just go to like periscope.tv/Alexpettitt, and then hit that button, and it will transform the page. Is there working adding this for a mobile viewer too? Not that I know of. I have no like inside knowledge about whether Periscope are working on something similar for mobiles. It's a free app, yes. Who asked that? Lily. It's a free app. Yeah. Is it out now? Yeah, you can use it now. Just go to the Chrome store. Yeah, I am in. For those of you asking, there won't be any tech news today. Today's tech show. I'm so tired, guys. There won't be any today's tech news show on Monday because I'll be in London with the Royal Navy and Ministry of Defence to share that awesome new ship with you guys. So I'll give you more details about that on Monday. I don't want to talk about it too much because I want to keep some of it a surprise. But definitely make sure you're following. Swipe up on Android, swipe left to right on iOS, click the follow button, and then click my name and then click the follow button. Name of it again, Broadcaster Pro. Give it a go. Tweet me. Let me know what you think. No worries, Pammy. Thank you very much. Is Periscope going to be able to use that feature about reviewing the script? I don't know what you mean by that question. Where did you get the hoodie? It was given to me by Periscope. It's like my favourite hoodie. Wear it with pride. Yes, definitely will watch. Sweet. Free app, not on iPhone, only works for live broadcast. Yeah, so it's a Chrome add-on that only works for live broadcast. You can use it on other people's live broadcasts, not just yours. Alex is tired. Needs a nap. Yes, Briswiz. No drone on Monday. No. Due to the regulations of flying in and around London, we couldn't get the drone to fly under the bridge. Am I a nerd? Yes. Like I'd say 90% nerd, 10% something else I haven't worked out yet. The new tool is called Broadcaster Pro. I actually don't know how new it is. Oh, it is new. It was released or updated September the 2nd, which was yesterday. Version 1.4. So it's pretty new. Thanks, Neil. Oh, there's Neil. Hi, Neil. So yeah, for those of you just asking, who asked like, how are you getting to do this? Neil, who is in the chat, was the person who invited me. So yeah, Monday tech news today won't be happening. Or today's tech news show won't be happening because I'll be in London from around about 12 till probably about 5 UK time. So just translate that to wherever you are in the world. And as I say, I'll be on HMS Archer watching Blade Runner launch into the Thames. So it'll be really cool. How can you test the new tool? Basically, guys, you just go to the Chrome like add-on store or just go to Google and search Broadcaster Pro Chrome add-on. And you should be able to download it to Chrome. 70% nerd, 30% coolness. I'd be well happy if that was true. What does Broadcaster Pro do? It basically blows up. Maybe that's not the best term to use. It basically enlarges your comments from Periscope and puts them on a big screen so that whenever you see me looking up here, I'm looking at your comments. And it adds a few extra cool features as well. Like I can read your names rather than just your username. I can scroll back through the comments as well if I've missed one. There's lots. All of us in the US, like I just missed that one. So scrolling back, it says all of us in the US will be able to see it as it's a holiday, no work. It is Labor Day in the US. But don't you guys all get absolutely drunk on Labor Day? Like, as far as I know in the US, the 2 days that, and I personally think this is wrong, but the 2 days that people seem to go out and jolly are like Labor Day, and for some reason you do the same thing on Memorial Day, which personally I find disrespectful. But I fully agree with you guys doing it on Labor Day. You can't use it on iPhone. It is Chrome app only. Labor Day, no one works. Only the alcoholics. Someone said, you mean it does everything Periscope should do? Well, I mean, we're confined to this small space of a phone on Periscope, so they can't have the comments too big. So it's nice to put them on a screen. Can you tell us more about external camera feeds you're trialing? No, is the simple answer. All I can say is I'm beta testing a new feature for Periscope, and I can't say any more than that. Why so much toilet roll? Because I'm making a toilet roll fort, is the honest answer. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like packets of 18 toilet rolls in each one. Hey Brandy, how you doing? It's good for scopers who are demonstrating something and can't hold their phone close. Exactly, Kelly, especially like, I don't like coming super close to the phone just to see your name, so it's nice to have them like big up on this screen. The sound is in and out. Try going out of the scope and then coming back in. Periscope needs to improve the Apple TV app, but I still like it. Who is that? Emilio. I think you're right, but I actually don't think it's Periscope's fault. There was a lot of restrictions from Apple about how Periscope could make their app. Now I think those restrictions have been limited. We'll probably see an update to that Apple app soon. I am in London. No, I'm not in London right now. I am at home right now. How about telemetry with DJI and Periscope? Drone Fly and Nick. I personally, I have no idea about this, but it's something that I brought up with the team. I was like, I don't like, number one, that I can't see at least how much battery I have left on my drone when I'm flying it in Periscope. They recognize the issue, and I think it's one of those things that's on the board of things to do, but there's a lot of other things on that board that probably take a bit more priority. So I wouldn't be surprised if telemetry comes maybe in the next year or so. Why are there those white screens back there? Oh, these are lights. Because sometimes I film this way, and there's two of the same big lights here. You can see that's why my hands are so like overexposed and white, because there's two big lights there. And sometimes I like to kind of flip it around and actually film this way, so I use these two lights here. That's too long away. No worries, Nick. Thank you for sharing, guys. It's lighting. Does Periscope pay me? No. Is that still true? I'm not going to get into payments and Periscope. It's probably some murky waters. You obviously can only use Broadcaster Pro doing a stationary scope, right? Yes, Kathleen, because you have to have a kind of screen in front of you. It's not going to be good if you're walking around town or something like that. Any plans for Periscope to make a real PC app? I don't believe they do have any plans. I think they see themselves as a mobile-only app. I think Periscope should have multiple sign-in user for work. Technically, you can sign in and out of as many accounts as you want. Do you get feedback as to what you can broadcast for Apple on the 7th? Who's that? Gwyn, is that your name? I apologize if I said it wrong. I haven't had legal feedback yet. I will, as soon as I have some, I will let you know. You think Periscope's a great app? So do I. Wish the Periscope comments would superimpose on the DJI app while droning. I agree, Brizwiz. I think that would be a cool feature. Can you broadcast on a desktop computer? No, that isn't a feature of the current Periscope app. The Periscope logo is gone on the web. What do you mean? MJ, what do you mean? When will Periscope have links to comments? Do you mean being able to comment on the web? I wouldn't be at all surprised if that is in the working. What is the app name? It's called Broadcaster Pro, and it is a Chrome add-on. Are you speaking on the 13th at the London event, says Women of Worth TV? Yes, I am. So if you're in London on the 13th, go to periscopelondonmeetup.splashthat.com. Do I have enough paper towel? Yeah. All right, guys, I've been scrolling back through some of the comments, so let me get back to the live comments. Links in comments, you mean, says David. I don't think we're going to have links in comments anytime soon, because it would take you away from the Periscope app. And if you're watching something live, you really don't want to just leave the Periscope app. Oh, the web replay is missing the logo. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, check out my last two replays if you haven't already seen them. There's my two tech news replays do use some cool new tech. How have you got so many followers? I mean, that's a question I ask myself a lot. I guess just some of you guys like watching me. There is a desktop plugin for 99 cents for Periscope TV. What does it do? This one's free. Are you going to iPhone 7 keynote speech? No, I'm not going, Chris, but I am hoping to stream it live here for you on Periscope so everyone can watch it together. Your replay from yesterday was missing the comments. It should be fixed now. I had to just exit the scope a couple of times and then the comments came back. Thank you for letting me know about that. A couple of people did tweet me saying that. Anyone new here that this is the first time that they've watched me on Periscope? Swipe up on Android, swipe left to right on iOS, click my name, and click the then click the follow button. One day, guys, and I hope it's one day in the near future, we're gonna have like a little follow button, maybe up there, just a little plus button. One day. In Chrome Store is one word Broadcaster Pro. Yes. No worries for those of you saying thank you. When are the updates rolling out? Which updates do you mean, Greg? First time here. Brian, welcome from, is it Canada? Yeah, welcome from Canada. Thank you for joining me. You're new as well. Texas Red or Cheryl. Welcome, Cheryl. Oh, loads of new people. April's new. Bonnie's a first timer. Welcome, guys. He refuses to answer or acknowledge the question. Which question is that? Bad Boy 203 or Aiden? Put your question in the chat now. I will acknowledge it, and not just acknowledge it, but I'll answer it. Will the general public get HD broadcasting ability in the future? Brizwiz, I'm beta testing right now, and the whole idea of beta testing is to try and improve it so that one day it can be rolled out in the future. I don't definitely see it as something that will just be given to a set group of people and no one else will get access to it. I think at some point Periscope will make the decision of whether they want to roll it out or whether they just want to drop the idea altogether. And it's up to kind of the beta testers to kind of test it, get out all the bugs, and then hopefully everyone gets access to it. Someone just answered, thanks whoever you were. Okay, Bad Boys, I'm glad it was sorted for you. Getting Periscope on iMac computers, I don't personally see it. I don't see it as happening. I think Periscope see themselves as a mobile app, and I just don't like, we can watch on the web. Why would you need a separate app on the Mac? Will this one app work on a tablet? I believe it is only for devices. Thank you. Who have we got? We got Granny joined, Joshua just joined, Aaron Q joined, Indie Joe. Welcome to those of you that have just joined. It's a chill, relaxed scope right now. You can ask anything. We're talking mainly Periscope questions, so if you have a question about Periscope, put it in the chat. HD broadcasting looks great. I know, Emmanuel, it's got this crisp look to it. I'm not a YouTuber, no, I'm a Periscoper. I'm also a consultant for brands and broadcasters about live streaming. How does Broadcaster Pro know who joins? It looks at the kind of the chat messages, or the chat messages that you don't see on the screen. It even collects those. It's hard for me to kind of explain it without making it sound super complicated. Broadcaster Pro is all one word, Radio Robin. Let's go back to the live comments. How can we watch on the web with my iMac? If you wanted to watch me on the web right now with your iMac, you just go to periscope.tv/Alexpettitt, or alex.live is my other way you can get to that. It's basically, if you ever want to watch a Periscope on the web, you just go to periscope.tv /the username of the person that you want to watch. So periscope.tv /the username of the person you want to watch. So my username is Alexpettitt, periscope.tv /Alexpettitt. The new tool, Douglas, is Broadcaster Pro. It's a Chrome add-on. Great broadcast. Thank you very much, Badboy203. How do we broadcast from a MacBook? You can't. It's not a feature in the current version of Periscope. As I say, it's a mobile broadcasting app. Have you heard of problems broadcasting on data and screen flashes, Alex? Yeah, I mean, that is to do with the signal and the internet connection and the stability of your connection when you're broadcasting on a data connection. It happens on Wi-Fi as well. If you lose signal, then obviously the video isn't being sent to the Periscope servers, and that causes freezing and sometimes crashing as well. You can't find it in the Chrome store. I don't know what to suggest. It's made by a person called... Let me see if it's public, guys. If not, I'm going to have to end this broadcast and delete it very quickly. Chrome add-on. Has anyone found it? It's one word. I'm sure it was public. It is? Yeah, no, okay, good. It's fine. It is. You just installed it. Just basically go to the chrome.google.com. Go to chrome.google.com. You scared the hell out of me for a second there. Chrome.google.com and just type in Broadcaster Pro, all one word. And it will come up. It's the only one that comes up. The reason it scared the hell out of me is because I think possibly it was actually made by someone on the Periscope team. I think Joe made it. How to put my Periscope broadcast on YouTube. Well, you can save your broadcast to your camera roll and then upload it from there. Can you talk about the private feature? Huggy Bear 926, was it? What would you like to know? What would you like to know about the private feature? I guess you mean private broadcasting. And yes, it is free, April. How much money this app have made you? Me, personally? I don't know. I've been on it for like a year and a half. But it's my job, so like it creates me a stable income. Is that Connor O'Brien cartoon behind you? No, it's a cartoon of me. This is great info, thank you. No worries. Guys, if you are finding it useful, I provide a lot of top tips about how to use Periscope. I also give you guys all the latest and breaking social media and tech news. So if you haven't yet followed me, swipe up on Android, swipe left to right on iOS, click my name, and then click the follow button. I'd also love it if you could invite your friends, just like Tweep UK has done. If you could share it on Twitter, Facebook, or invite on Periscope. You can just, again, do the same swiping action, click share, and then choose how you want to share the broadcast. Hey, Kerry, how you doing? Thank you for joining, dude. Also, welcome to Alex Smith. Thank you. So we got Tweep UK, who shared to all your followers. Thank you. Alex, I tweeted a cat. Awesome. So awesome. Thank you. No worries, April. Where's the mic today? It's here, but... so the reason I use the mic and go for a much more kind of pro setup when I'm doing the tech show is because I actually record that audio and then turn it into a podcast as well. But when I'm just chilling with you guys and we're doing like an informal Q&A, there was no topic to this broadcast, I just wanted to come in and say hi to you guys, then I can strip it back slightly and we can just chill. Who's that? Noir, hey, how are you? Thank you for joining. How do you go private on Periscope, says Hollywood12. You basically, before you hit the big red start broadcast button, there's a row of 4 icons. One of them looks like a triangle, and that means turn off your location or turn on your location. But one of them looks like a padlock, and that means private broadcast. And if you click that, you then can select who you want to be in that private broadcast. Emmanuel, absolutely my pleasure talking about the new tool. Andy says, 99 cents a month. For what? I still don't know what you're talking about. What's 99 cents? Right now, the podcast actually isn't public facing. I'm going to release it probably after I've built up a few more audio things, so that and then it will be updated every single day. Hey Sue, welcome and thank you for joining. James as well, Pedro, James Dillard, welcome. You love my scopes? Thank you very much, pluses. What is this, Ethan? What do you want to know, Ethan? Put a question in the chat, I'll answer it. I will invite friends if you finally say hello to me. Christy Richardson, I apologise if I haven't seen you so far this scope, but I hope that makes up for it. You are great, love your scopes. Noah, thank you very much. I hope you find them useful. Awesome, just installed it. Great, Greg. Let me know what you think. If you guys use this new tool, tweet me. Tweet me what you think of Broadcaster Pro. And I think it was, who was it? It was Ethan, who is just like, what's the app? It's a Chrome add-on called Broadcaster Pro. And it basically allows you to take what you see on the screen here with all the comments and the hearts and blow it up into a big screen so you're not constantly like squinting and looking at the phone, but actually I'm just looking at a big screen here and I can see all your comments and your names and stuff like that. So Stacky, it's called Broadcaster Pro, all one word, on the Chrome store. So you just go to chrome.google.com and then search for Broadcaster Pro. Can you tell us anything about the changes about no replays coming next week? No, okay, alright, so I want to make something clear here. Who is this? Jackie M. Jackie M, my guess is, sweet, British Spy, I'll see you next week. Is it next week or the week after? 13th. Jackie M, I think, brings up a good point, talking about the rumour that replays were going to be deleting off of Periscope and stuff like that. I have a feeling, I haven't watched the broadcast, but I've seen a few tweets. Hey King, how you doing? Shout out to you. I've seen a few tweets that I think these were 10 things coming to Periscope soon from, I think, a guy called Jonathan JK on Periscope. And if you look at his bio on Periscope, it says, my scopes are satire, which basically means he bullshits, and it's meant to be funny, and ironically, it's not that funny. So I think this came from his scope. And I think, I don't know, I've just seen tweets, I didn't see the actual scope. But replays definitely aren't going anywhere. And yeah, so don't worry, they're not getting rid of replays. Did you just say no replays? How did you go private? What happens? We just talked about that, Holly Bear. You can check out, if you go to help.periscope.com, I think is the website, you can check out exactly. Yeah, it's just a prank. It's just a prank. And like, I think like the scopes that Jonathan does are great, but it does confuse a lot of people. So that's the only thing I would say. Broadcaster Pro also on your iPhone for it to work on your computer. No. It is just for your computer. Plans to not have Periscope drain the batteries so fast and turn phone units into heaters. I think the team are constantly working on ways to streamline the app so it's not so battery intensive. But you've got to remember, live streaming is an intensive process. It's using the camera, it's using a lot of processor work. It's also not just about showing and hearing, but you're getting the comments back in real time. It's a hungry app, I think is the best way to talk about it. Hey from Turkey. Turkey's probably going to be one of my next destinations, actually. If no replay, then I'm mad. Guys, replays aren't going anywhere. Periscope even put out a tweet saying replays aren't going anywhere. So don't worry, your replays are safe. Said also they were going to rate the scope with 5 stars. Is that true? No, I think, Jackie, it was, these things were from Jonathan's broadcast. And so, as I say, his bio says satire. So all of the things that he talked about in that broadcast, if you did watch it, I haven't seen it, were fake. And so none of the things he talked about were actually happening. The only place to find out when things are happening are really when Periscope make a release on their blog. Can you scope earlier in future? Almost 3 a.m. here in Oz. BrizWiz, I'll do my best. I apologise. How much data does Periscope use on a regular cell network provider over, say, 1 hour? Okay, so the last time I measured this was around about 3, maybe 4 months ago. To watch a Periscope broadcast for about an hour, it's 250 megabytes. 250 megabytes per hour. To stream, to be a broadcaster, and for you to broadcast to the world, it's between 280 and 300 megabytes per hour. I wish they'd create an option to replay to comments by typing on live scope on Broadcaster Pro. That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay, I try asking my question a couple of times. Maybe next time you get to... Oh, sorry, Tonya. I'll keep an eye on the chat now, Tonya, if you want to put it in one last time. I apologise if I've missed it so many times. It's the exact address. Are you talking about location, Deborah? Can someone go private with me so I can see how it works? It basically is just you and that person in the scope. I'm not using a 4K camera, no. Why does Periscope show exact address? It isn't the exact address, but it is pretty accurate. You have unlimited data, Pammy, you're fine. Thanks again, Arthur. No worries. You can start your Periscope broadcast via Twitter. You can, I believe. You can, it just takes you to the Periscope app. I broadcast on Periscope. What's new? You're testing. Prophet Jimmy, I've been testing an app called Broadcaster Pro. You should check it out. It's a Chrome add-on. Just go to Chrome. I think it's Google. What is it? It's chrome.google.com and type in Broadcaster Pro. What else have we got? I promised I would answer if she's still in here. Let's have a look. No, she's not. How do you get the app once you go live? How do you get the app once you go live? Greg, what you do is once you go live on Periscope, because now that you've installed the Chrome app, there's a little button in the taskbar of your Chrome web application. So all you do is you go to it will be like periscope.tv/your Periscope username when you go live, and you'll be able to watch your scope on the web. Then you click that little button, and it will turn all the comments bigger. Can Broadcaster Pro do voting? No, SunTrust25, it can't. Emmanuel, I don't think it works from a tablet. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work from a tablet, in fact. Who have we got join? We've got John, RCM, JW, Superfro. Thank you guys all for joining. Very similar to Scopa Chat. Yeah, I believe so. It's a similar product. Do you see them bring a split screen, says Jackie. I wouldn't be surprised if in the future, what you can do on Periscope is vastly extended. How did the Periscope beta show high def? Because it's a Periscope beta product, I can't talk about the hows or the whys or anything like that. All I can do is show you. So if you want to see that testing, go back and check my last 2 replays. If you check yesterday's broadcast, you'll see the broadcast is much higher def. There's also some swanky like graphics and videos in there, And that's what I'm testing right now. That's awesome. No worries. What attitude is that? So the benefit to utilize on your computer and respond to comments. This is more because I find the comments too small on my phone, so I like the big. I mean, has everyone seen it? Everyone is in here. Have you seen what I see on my screen, or do you want me to show you? My job is I'm a consultant for live streaming to brands and broadcasters. Yeah, the beta definition British Spy is pretty crazy. It looks HD. So no, it's not Mirror View. It's using this app called Broadcaster Pro. Guys, oh, let's go to the newer comments. And so as you guys comment, you can see nice and big font. It's got your username plus your name as well, which makes it super easy. It's also got how long I've been live for, how many hearts I've had during the broadcast, a live view. And so it makes broadcasting super easier, I find. Hey Alex, hope you're having a great day. Thank you very much. Who is that? Catherine. So yeah, check it out. It's in the Google Chrome store. It's called Broadcaster Pro, all one word. The reverse scroll is a great idea. Oh, and you can scroll back. That's the other cool feature. I'm glad you found me. Yeah, if you have just found me, guys, swipe up on Android, swipe left to right on iOS, click my name, and then click the follow button. And then that means you will get access to all of my Periscopes. So if you don't know who I am, every single weekday, apart from Monday, and I'll tell you why in just a second, I go live at around about 4 p.m. in the UK, which is 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, and I go live to give you guys all the latest tech news. What I do is I get all of the tech and social media breaking news from the last 24 hours, crush it into 3 top stories, and we talk about it live on Periscope together for about 15 minutes, and you get that every single weekday. If you want to see what one of those looks like, go back and watch my last replay, the replay before this one. And then you'll see what that show looks like a little bit. But I can't do it this Monday because I am heading to London and will be on the River Thames on a Royal Navy HMS Archer ship. And I'm sailing down the River Thames. They're going to open up the Tower Bridge so that we can go underneath it on HMS Archer. And then we're going to launch something called Blade Runner, which I believe it's the first time it's been done, is a completely unmanned, remote control, James Bond style boat. I have been given the exclusive access to share that with you guys on Periscope Live, so that is why I'm not doing today's tech news on Monday, and instead you guys will join me live on the River Thames to launch that. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. Alex007, exactly. And a bug can show your screen again, please. I will tweet out a picture probably later. What happens with all the comments disappearing when you replay a Periscope? Oh, it sounds amazing. It's going to be cool. Alex, the web broadcast, watch only, not able to comment. Yeah, currently on Periscope, you cannot comment on the web. You can only comment in-app. Thank you for all the questions, though, guys. It's been a really busy scope. You guys are, like, smashing it with the questions. You can mute broadcast by right-clicking. Yeah, I believe you can. On Twitter, you can mute a broadcast. Alright guys, so if you're new and you haven't yet followed, please follow me. I would love to stay and answer all of your questions, but I have to shoot now. I'll tell you what, I will do another Q&A maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I will do another Q&A for you guys. So, and of course, if you had any questions that you were like dying to ask or you need an answer for now, you can tweet them to me at Alexpettitt. Okay, just tweet at Alexpettitt. I will get back to you, I promise, as soon as I possibly can. Good luck. Thank you very much, Mr. Toxic. Your Periscope famous? What did you do? You appreciate my effort. I do try and get back to everyone, but like I say, if I did miss your comment or I missed your question, tweet it to me. I will do my very, very best to get back to you. I literally do everything I can to respond to everyone on Twitter and on Periscope. But I will probably do another Q&A for you guys tomorrow as well. British Spy, I will definitely see you on the 13th, but thanks for stopping by, dude. I will see the rest of you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. What's everyone doing? Hold on, let's set... I won't delete the replay, I'll keep it up. I was going to delete the replay. What should we end on? Let's end on a Periscope mug. Let's end on like this. Rest for tomorrow. Cheers. Thank you, Alex. You rock. Thank you very much, Shi. You said something earlier about periscope.com. So it's periscope.tv/your username is how you get to your Periscope profile on the web. You're a first timer. Welcome. Good to have you. Alright, you like the glasses. Thank you very much. Alright, guys, I'm ending it there. Watching the fire tomorrow. No, I can't make it. For anyone that is in London, they're reenacting the fire of London by burning a wooden skyline of London. It's going to be amazing, but I can't make it. Alright, you need that mug. I might be giving some more of these out, guys. I've got some left over, so I might be giving more of them out. Alright, so make sure to follow. You can win a mug maybe one time when we do the next giveaway. But I will see you guys tomorrow.